Alright, so I don't even know what day of the quarantine is this anymore. I'm gonna write it down here when I get to edit this. And I can see the buses like passing by, like basically empty. I am thankful that at least in my neighborhood, except for a handful of people who don't seem to understand the severity of this situation, most people seem to be staying at home. Now my son just left for the countryside, where I think it's fairly safe, the place where he's going to stay, where he can spend time outside without having to worry too much about, not touching anything or whatever. And now I have to go get a few things at the shop, at the supermarket, that I didn't anticipate that I would miss, even though I do have enough food. I'm running out of a couple of things that I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna try to film a little bit in there. Of course, I'm taking all the safety precautions. I have hand sanitizer with me, papers so I don't have to touch any handles or anything like that, and also surgical gloves so I can grab stuff at the shop without having to really touch, and then I can dispose that afterwards. So let's see, I'll show you guys how it's looking like in the supermarket in Finland right now, or at least the small markets, because I think the bigger ones might be suffering with the lack of some products because there's more people going there as well. But I think the small ones, like the one in my neighborhood, will be fairly fine. So I'll show you guys. Okay, so this is how I do it when I get in front of my building, not to have to touch that handle. I have a paper that I open the handle like this, then I come in like this, I just walk without touching anything. Okay, so I just came back from the shop, and as you can see, stuff was there, there was almost anything missing. So I think in terms of supply, they're pretty fine. Last time I went there about 2 weeks ago, they were running out of bread, like white bread, but they were pretty full. They had a lot of everything, as you could see in the images. And one thing I still don't understand is that how people are not taking this seriously. They go there, they touch everything, they had hand sanitizer that you can use, responsibly, a little bit per person after you leave the shop and when you come in, but people don't care. People are still going to the bars, people are still going out just because they're too bored with themselves, they're bored with their kids, they're bored with their families. But then they don't give a shit about doing what you have to do not to kill someone. This just makes me feel so angry because people are so selfish, People don't realize that quarantine is not a holiday. You're supposed to stay home. You're supposed to seriously stay home. If you're gonna leave for walks, take air, don't touch anything, don't bump into anyone, be careful to be in a place where it's not crowded. People don't care. They care about themselves. Oh, I'm bored, I'm gonna go to the bar, have a drink, gather with a few friends. Yeah, and make sure them all get sick, and then they all go home, and then they touch stuff, and then their grandmas get sick, and then they die. Like, people don't realize they're killing each other by not taking, so little. This is so little that you have to do. I hope this video can be helpful for some people and, make you guys understand that you have to do your share. Don't forget to subscribe, stay safe, and I see you on my next video. Bye.